Now you might get a doubt. In this particular question, 24 liters of mixture is taken outside and it is taken in the same ratio of 1:1, and therefore I got the final ratio of milk and water also as same as the initial ratio as 1:1. Now here I am only taking out something. What if I replace it with some other quantity? If I add something else, how to find it? Same logic. Listen to this carefully, sir. Suppose for example, same question, but I am trying to teach you multiple varieties with the same questions. Initial volume is 80 liters. Milk and water are in the ratio 1:1. Initial ratio of milk and water, it is 1:1. 1 plus 1 is 2, but 2 is 80 according to question. 2 into 40 is 80. 1 also multiply by 40. 1 into 40 is 40. This one also multiply by 40. That means initially 40 milk is present, 40 water is present. Initially 40 milk is present, 40 water is present. That is the meaning. Now, if 24 liters of this mixture is replaced by 16 liters of milk, I am taking out 24 liters of mixture outside. I am taking it outside and I am replacing that with 16 liters of milk. This addition of milk was not there in my previous question. Because it was not there in the previous question, final ratio happened to be my initial ratio, but it may not be in this case, or it will not be in this case. In fact, if 24 liters of this mixture is replaced by 16 liters of milk, find the final ratio of milk and water. Same logic. Final ratio of milk and water is nothing but initial ratio is 40 divided by 40. Now I am taking out something. How much I am taking out? I am taking out 24 liters. I am taking out 24 liters. That means the 24 liters of mixture should also be taken out in the same ratio of 1:1. That means, can I say that 24 liters of mixture should also be taken out in the same ratio of 1:1. That means, according to the ratio, the volume taken out is out of total 1 plus 1 2 units. Out of total 1 plus 1 2 unit, 1 unit of milk is taken out and total mixture taken out is 24. Similarly, out of total 1 plus 1 2 units, 1 unit of water is taken out and total taken out is 24. But in the previous case I did not add anything. In this particular question I am adding 16 liters of milk. That means I am adding 16 liters of milk. Am I adding any water? No, I am not adding any water. Water quantity added is 0. If I simplify, this is nothing but 12 times. This is also nothing but 12 times. So it is 40 minus 12 is 28 plus 16 is 44 divided by 28. This is further can be simplified as 4 into 7, 4 into 11. Final ratio of milk and water is 11:7. That means, why did I take this question right now is, in the previous question I told you that whatever the mixture which you are taking outside, if you take it out in the same ratio of initial ratio, then you will get the final ratio also equal to initial ratio. But nothing should be added in this case. In that case, nothing should be added. But here something is added extra. So you should take care of that extra parameter and then only you need to simplify it. Otherwise you will get an incorrect answer. I believe that the idea is very, very clear for you people. I believe that the idea is very clear, sir. Are you facing any buffering issue still, sir? Are you still facing any buffering issues? See here, you might get a doubt. sir, you are only taking 1:1 ratio and working. What if the ratio is not 1:1? 1:1 means I am taking out totally 24 liters mixture. So I should also take it in the same ratio of 1:1. That means I should take equally 12 and 12. So 1 by 2 into 24 is 12. This 1 by 2 into 24 is also 12. So if it is equal ratio, I can easily divide by 2. But what if it is not an equal ratio? Now see here. If it is not 1:1. In a mixture of 80 liters, again a similar question with little change in numerical values. Milk and water are in the ratio 7:3. Initial volume ratio of milk and water is 7:3. That means according to ratio 7 units of milk, 3 units of water. Totally it is 7 plus 3, 10 units. But the question says totally it is 80 liters. 10 is becoming 80 multiplied by 8. 7 also multiply by 8. 7 into 80 is 56. 3 also multiply by 8. 3 into 8 is 24. 56 plus 24 is nothing but 80. Now, if 30 liters of this mixture is replaced by 16 liters of milk, that means I am taking out 30 liters of mixture. In what ratio should I take out the 30 liters mixture? I should take it out in this same ratio of 7:3. And this 30 liters of mixture is replaced with 16 liters of milk. Find the final ratio of milk and water. Now see here. Same ratio of 7:3. I should take out this 30 liters. That means I am taking out in the ratio 7:3. According to ratio, 7 liters of milk is taken out. 3 liters of water is taken out. That means totally 10 liters of mixture is taken out. But question says totally 30 liters of mixture is taken out. So 10 into 3 is 30. 7 into 3 is 21. 3 into 3 is 9. That means 21 liters of milk is taken out, 9 liters of water is taken out. What should be the final ratio of milk and water? Initial ratio is 56 divided by 24, and I am taking out 21 liters of milk. I am taking out 9 liters of water. It is given that 16 liters of milk is added extra. I am adding 16 liters of milk. I am not adding any water. Simple way of doing it. 56 minus 21. It is 35. 35 plus 16 is 51. 51 divided by 21. My 24 minus 9 is 15. So this is 17 into 3. This is 3 into 5. Right? 3 into 5 and 3 into 17. Final ratio of milk and water is 17:5. I believe that you are able to understand the difference between the last 3 problems. Although the question remains the same with slight change in numerical values, I hope you are understanding the differences. In my first question, I did not add anything. So I told you a very important key point that whatever the mixture which you are taking out should definitely be taken out in the same ratio of initial ratio. And if you do like that, and if nothing is extra added, then the final ratio will also be the same. For example, tell me the answer directly for this question. Suppose initial volume is some liters. I don't even care. Let me call it as X liters. Some 30 liters of mixture is removed. It taken out. Initial ratio of milk and water, it is 5:2. It is 5:2. Suppose for example 5:8. Whatever you want, take it. Find the final ratio of milk and water. What should be the answer? Answer should be 5:8 itself for this question. So easily within 1 second you can tell the answer for this question.